Hello, friends. How are you? I hope your preparation is going well. I hope you are nearing the end of your mains preparation, and I hope that you are gearing up to start Prelims 2024 preparation. Prelims is very important part of this exam. In fact, the most important part of this exam. Because if you don't clear prelims, you don't get to write mains. Doesn't matter how well you have prepared for mains, you must clear prelims to write mains. One important thing that I would like to tell you before starting the video is that it doesn't really matter where you stand with respect to your preparation. What do I mean by that? It doesn't really matter whether you have given your first attempt or second attempt or third attempt or fourth attempt, or you are already selected in the exam, or you are a fresher. Because prelims provides a level playing field. You must have heard about stories wherein selected candidates have failed in this exam, but newbies have cleared the exam. And that is the beauty of this exam. So this exam brings everyone at same platform. दैट इकबाल्स शेर फिट्स ईयर एक ही सफ़ में खड़े हो गए महमूद और अयाज ना कोई बंदा रहा और ना ही कोई बंदा नवाज सो डजेंट मैटर सो इफ़ यू आर अ फ्रेशर डोंट फील सैड you have equal chance of clearing or not clearing this exam as like anyone else. But if you do not commit the following mistakes, then your chances of clearing prelims increase a lot. So let us understand what are those mistakes that people commit while preparing for prelims exam and why you should not commit them in 2024 in order for you to write 2024 means. Let us start with that. What is the first mistake that many aspirants commit? I have seen most of the aspirants commit this mistake regularly and fail to clear prelims year after year, and then they blame exam process and UPSC. What is that mistake? Yes, doing PhD and neglecting basics and NCRTs. The moment a person enters this field, he or she sees big books. For example, in economics, the only thing that is visible for that person is Ramesh Singh or Nitin Singhania or Sri Ram's IS and all. But they don't focus on basics and NCRTs. They do not know the basic concepts at all. For example, a person who has completed Nitin Singhania's economy may not be able to tell you the difference between what is GDP and what is GNP, or what is the difference between fiscal deficit and primary deficit. So, before taking up big books, the first thing that you must do is prepare well for basics and prepare that from NCRTs. So before starting any standard book for economics, first read basic NCRTs. Then only go for higher level stuff. Sometimes basic NCRTs are more than enough to clear prelims, but we don't realize that. We think more reading equal to more chances of clearing. No. It is better to read one book 10 times rather than reading 10 books one time. Now, what is the second mistake that aspirants commit? Second and third mistakes are actually together, and that is many of the aspirants are very sticky. What do I mean by very sticky? When they are studying something, they don't want to change it and they don't want to include something else in between, even at the cost of losing that. Let's understand this with an example. For example, let's say you were studying polity yesterday and today there was a test of economics in the morning, right? 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. you gave your economics test. What should be the first thing that you should do after giving your economics test? First thing that you should do is come back to room, take up the solution of that economics test and finish the solution line by line and note down all the important facts and data mentioned in the test in your notes. But because of stickiness, what aspirants do is that they keep that test aside and think that they will revise it tomorrow or day after tomorrow. And you know what? That day or day after tomorrow never comes. And those tests keep piling up. And a day will come when you have 12 tests to revise. You can't do it because it's not possible. So don't be sticky. Don't procrastinate. Remember one thing. Giving test is just 30% of the job. Remaining 70% of the job is reading the solution and noting down those important points in your notes. Now, next mistake, neglecting current affairs. I have seen many aspirants who are so focused on static part that they completely neglect current affairs. They don't read it at all. They think that it is waste of time. But if you go through the PYQs of last 3-4 years, you will see that the pattern has been changing. You should buckle up and you should start focusing on current affairs and facts. The question paper has been becoming factual every year. Go through the 2023 prelims question paper and you will see that a lot of questions are factual in nature. So where are they coming from? From current affairs. So do not neglect current affairs. In fact, 60% of weightage of your study should go to current affairs because that is how the pattern is changing. What is the next mistake? Neglecting CSAT. This is such an Achilles heel for so many aspirants. I have seen so many aspirants scoring 130, 140 in GS1 test, but they neglect CSAT because of two reasons. The first important reason is that they fear CSAT because they have not been able to grasp CSAT in their school days. So they think that they are weak and they cannot do it. And they procrastinate and they never touch CSAT before prelims. And they fail and they waste years. Another reason is that some people are overconfident. They think that they studied engineering and whatnot and they can do it. Both of them are not correct. You should not take CSAT lightly. I have seen so many friends of mine who are really, really good in maths but still failed in CSAT or cleared by basic margin. So if you have fear of CSAT, deal with it from day one. Now is the right time to deal with it. Clear CSAT. Do not lose a year because of CSAT. The next mistakes is maps. If you look at the past 3 4 year papers, you will see that UPSC has been asking simple basic questions from maps and geographical locations. But still, many people commit mistakes of not studying it. One thing. And second thing, some people think that maps should be read only with IR. No. Whatever current affairs you are reading, just open Google Maps tab or have an atlas with you and locate the important location geographical locations given in that current affairs test series or current affairs booklet. Keep doing this from day one when you start preparing for prelims. What is the next mistake? Revision. And this is a very important mistake that many aspirants commit. What they do is that they keep on reading every day, they read new material and then they never revise. They don't give a day for revision in a week. And when prelims comes, they are so confused, they are unable to recall whatever they read, and they end up failing prelims. What you should do is from Monday to Friday, read new things. On Saturday, don't read new things. Revise the things that you read from Monday to Friday. Saturday must be kept for revision. And trust me, you will thank me after prelims because by the time you give your prelims, you would have revised the whole syllabus multiple times and you will be clear in your head with respect to the facts and subjects. So please focus on revision. And revision के लिए notes बहुत ज़रूरी है. If you do not have clear and concise notes of static and current affairs part, then you cannot revise. Imagine revising all the NCRTs before prelims, all the subjects NCRTs. Not possible. You can do it only if you have good notes. So prepare concise notes. These are some of the basic mistakes that many aspirants commit. Apart from those mistakes, there are certain things which are very important, but many aspirants think that they are just distractions, then they try to push them under the rug and they eat up even the normal things that you do. And what are the things that I'm talking about? I'm talking about managing fear, anxiety, and stress. Many a times what happens, prelims has a taxing impact on you. Prelims creates a lot of fear, anxiety, and stress. You should not push it under the rug. You should try to deal with your fear, anxiety, and stress. And there are ways to deal with it. What are the ways? The first important way is whenever you feel like you are overburdened or overwhelmed, don't push yourself to study more. Take time out. Go for a walk. Go for a walk in a park or somewhere which has calming impact on you. If you push, then it is of no use because nothing will get into your head. You should take time out. Even if it requires you to take time out for a day, take it because the next day you will be rejuvenated, you will be ready to take up the next challenge. Second, listen to some music. If music calms you, then good. Listen to some music in between. Next, short videos. Sometimes it helps. I have seen so many friends of mine who used to watch some short videos in order to, rejuvenate themselves and entertain themselves, and then after that come back and study. If your hobby is, boxing, then watch some short videos of boxing. Or if you're a Friends fan, then watch an episode of Friends and then come back and study again. And the last important thing is family and friends. I have seen so many aspirants say that I don't talk to my family every now and then because it is a distraction, or I don't talk with my friends for 15 days or 20 days because it is a distraction. Family and friends are not distraction. Distractions are WhatsApp, Telegram, Twitter, and thousands of Telegram channels that you follow. They are distractions. Family and friends are stress busters. Talk to your family, talk to your friends in between your prelims preparation. Tell them what you're feeling, how are you feeling, and you will feel relaxed. You will feel calmed. So don't consider them as distractions, right? So these are some of the important mistakes that aspirants commit, and I wanted to talk about these because you're going to start your prelims preparation and I want you to clear prelims, and I want to make sure that you do not suffer from these mistakes and cost you year after year. So I hope I have been of help to you. So if you need any more videos from me, then please comment, subscribe, and share this channel and spread the video to as many aspirants as possible so that they also do not commit this mistake. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.